Hello children, open ENVT textbook, lesson number 13, a river's journey. Lesson number 13, a river's journey. Water is the nectar of life. Water itself is life. Save water and water will save us. The place from which water is obtained is known as a water resource. There are many water resources and rivers are also known as a resource of water. Rivers usually starts from mountains and pass through forest, plains, villages, cities, crooked roads to finally flow into the sea. River water is useful for drinking, farming, irrigation, water transport, and in many other ways. People pollute river water in various ways. When industries or factories empty their chemical waste in rivers, the water of the river becomes poisonous and polluted. When such water is drunk, it leads to diseases and epidemics. Rivers are very useful for our lives. Our ancient civilization developed on the banks of river. Rivers have been fulfilling our needs since time immemorial. So it takes the place of our mother, Lokmata. Rivers flow into the sea. Water from the sea evaporates, rises high to form clouds, when cool down and fall back to the earth in the form of rain. Life is possible only due to the existence of rivers. It is our primary duty to keep rivers clean. Look at the picture and make a story of a river. This is a story of long ago. There was a lovely river that started out from the mountains. The flowing water of that river was extremely pure. There were many trees at the foot of the mountain. Clouds used to bring rain in time and in proper amount during the monsoon season. Villagers could easily get sufficient water to drink as well as for all their other uses. Boats were used for communication and transportation. The environment was clean. There were many fish, some aquatic plants and bushes in the river. After some years, factories were built on the banks of the river. People started living on the banks of the river because of the factories built there. With the passage of time, a huge city came up at this place. Large ships started commuting to and from the place to bring raw materials and take away factory products. Oil and other chemical waste from the ship started being discarded in the river quite often. Many people started washing their clothes and utensils in the river water and started bathing their livestock in it. Dirty water from the houses started being thrown into the river. Liquid waste from the factories started reaching the river through the gutters. Due to all this unclean water, the look of the river changed. There were piles of dirt and foul smell at various places in the river. The fish and aquatic vegetation also suffered a lot. The lovely, clean, and pure river of old has now become a dirty, foul smelling, and polluted river. So, title of the story is The Sorry Tale of a River. Look at the pictures again. What is the color of water from where the river begins? The water is colorless and clean at the place where the river begins. At some places there are many fish in the river. At other places there are only a few, and at some places there are dead fish. What could be the reason for this? At the place where people do not stay near the river, the water is pure. So, there are many fish at this place. However, at places near the river where people live, they have thrown a lot of waste and dirt in the river and have polluted the water. So, there are very few fish at this place. At places where chemical waste from the factory have dissolved in the river water, the fish are dead. From where does a river originate and whom does it finally meet? A river originates from a mountain and finally meets the sea. State the resources of water. The resources of water are rain, springs, streams, rivers, wells, lakes, ponds, etc. Where does rainwater that falls on the ground go? Rainwater that falls on the ground goes deep into the earth or flows into the gutter, a lake, or a river. Water that reaches a river finally flows into the sea. When do rivers get flooded? When it rains very heavily, rivers get flooded. When are very high waves seen in the sea? When there is a storm or an earthquake in the sea, tsunami, there are very high waves in the sea. Why does a river get polluted? When dirty water of residential areas and industrial waste is poured into river, the water of the river gets polluted. What happens if polluted water is consumed or drunk? Diseases of the stomach, diarrhea, vomiting, and dysentery are some of the illness that happens if polluted river water is drunk. In which ways is river water useful? River water is useful for farming and irrigation. It is also used for drinking and other household needs. Rivers are known as Lokmata. Men choose river banks to start living a settled life in order to progress. Water for sustaining life is easily available from a river. Rivers provide sufficient water for drinking, keeping ourselves clean, cooking, and other household purposes. Water needed for agriculture and industries is also easily available from a river. Thus, rivers are known as Lokmata because they take care of our needs for water. Difference between river and sea. Rivers originate from mountains. A sea is formed by the collected water from many rivers. River water is sweet and drinkable. Sea water is salty, full of minerals and not fit for drinking. River water is useful for farming and irrigation. Sea water cannot be used for farming or irrigation. River water flows into the sea. Sea water does not flow continuously, only waves are formed in a sea. A river can dry up. A sea can never dry up. River water is not salty, but sea water is salty. As the river progresses, salts and minerals from the soil dissolve in its water. This salty water is what finally reaches the sea. During summer season, sea water turns into water vapor and evaporates. At this time, the dissolved salt are left behind in the sea itself. Since this has been happening since ages, sea water has finally become salty due to the increased amount of salts in it. Thank you.